when it went in, I've played a lot of games in non-league, and that sound, that roar, was unbelievable. And it just...
We had to beg, steal and borrow.
Maybe a few people didn't believe we could do it, but I did, and that was crucial.
Brad Marshall just equalised in front of 1,800 people, sending Abbey Lawn into complete pandemonium.
It was just unbelievable. The crowd, everything about it. I mean, when it went in, I've played a lot of games in non-league, and that sound, that roar, was unbelievable. And it just pushed us on and gave us a belief that, we could go on and win it.
Left back, right back, centre back. Down left hand side, he's going to take this one right footed, he steps forward, he takes his shot with his legs, hometown, a few.
Quality, and we just got on a great run, and Vars, the Links Cup, the league. Disappointed to fall just short in a couple of competitions, and we can have a good season, but we haven't won anything up to today. But we've won something now, and maybe a few people didn't believe we could do it, but I did, and that was crucial.
So obviously Swanee retired, so we had to replace him. Who replaced him with?
We brought in Will Lakin, really good goalkeeper. Obviously played against him last year for Wisbech away. Saved 2 penalties. Really good goalkeeper. Got good pedigree, good with his feet, very commanding, good shot stopper. It was going to have to be some keeper to, replace Swanee. He was such a big character for the club, big presence in the changing room. I've known Swanee for a few years now, and it's going to be some keeper to, be as good and as dominant as Swanee. And we feel like we've got that in Lakes. Really good keeper, settled in really well with the squad. And I just think he's going to be a real asset.
2 months have passed since the playoff final, and the Wakes have returned and host National League South and Mark White's Dorking Wanderers. Bourne have only just returned to pre-season training a week prior to the game itself, so it was always going to be a tough ask for the Wakes. Next up for the Wakes on the pre-season schedule was Step 3 side and local neighbours Spalding United. Wakes dominated most of this one, and a goal from new signing Lewis Darlington gave the Wakes a nice 1-0 win to bounce back after the tough test versus Dorking. Following this on was a Tuesday night game versus Pinchbeck United, which the Wakes showed their class. Pre-season was coming thick and fast for Bourne, adapting to new signings and different styles of play.
Then we've brought in Josh Burrows from March. Again, came in pre-season. Really good player, really good footballer, intelligent, can play either fullback position, holding centre mid. And then we've got Connor Peters, who's obviously been away for a year, playing in Gibraltar. Again, commanding centre half, aggressive. Really looking forward to getting him really fit, up to speed with the boys. And then we've got Lewis Darley level, shown a really good eye for goal in pre-season. Got pace, really good finisher. So again, looking forward to seeing him. Connor Fury, who's a winger, really quick, really determined winger. He's got everything kind of I like about a player. Doesn't let the fullback settle, rats around. And then we've just brought in Sydney as well, Sydney Pereira. I've known Sydney for a few years when I was at Deepin. Obviously, then he went to PSL. And now we've brought him in to the club. So I think he's going to be a really good player going forward. Likes to get on the ball, really tricky, and obviously got an eye for goal as well. So yeah, all good.
This was put to the test by a determined Harrowby side who were causing problems in pouring conditions at the lawn. The Wakes just about got this over the line and kept a third consecutive clean sheet. Pre-season varied, and this was showcased by a visit of League One side Peterborough United with their under-21 showing their talent. But the Wakes were too much for them on the night, with goals from Tom Siddons, Lewis Darlington and Henry Dunn, sailing the Wakes' fourth consecutive win and clean sheet.
Pre-season has been a lot better than even I'd anticipated. We know we'd lost 2 or 3 players, and they've gone obviously for their own reasons, but we've brought some new players in. We've welcomed them in, the players have welcomed them in. I have to say the training sessions have been really good, and that's been taken into 6 friendlies we've had now, and amazingly to get 5 clean sheets in 6 games is pretty good at any level. And we've played sides from step 2, 3, 5 and 6, and then against our nemesis Lincoln today we managed to keep a clean sheet against them. So yeah, it's been a great start, but of course friendlies are one thing. The real thing starts next week with the FA Cup and then the league after that. We're all really looking forward to it. It's that old cheesy line, everybody starts on 0. But it's great to have a home game again for our very first game at step 4, and we're all really excited to get going, and let's see where it takes us.
Competitive season starts with a trip to Harrowby United in the FA Cup extra preliminary round. Wakes struggled to take control, but opened the scoring through Robbie Ellis in the 35th minute. Wakes were pegged back just after the break as Harrowby broke free with Hutchins and Wilkes levelling the scoring. It may not have been as fluid a display, but the Wakes always find a way, with Zach Allen delivering the goods in the 83rd minute. Bourne will now look to progress in the FA Cup and will face fellow Northern Premier League Midlands side Wellingborough Town for a chance to get into the first qualifying round.